Good morning and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Pokemon Reborn Let's Play, and this is part 74 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So I guess with that we shall continue on. You know, I usually do some monologue about the beauty of birds in the night sky before I face a challenger, but you've probably heard that before, so I guess all I have to say is, prepare to be stomped so hard your friend won't be able to tell you apart from my ghost types. Big bro moment. Also, just to let you guys know, I actually did a recording before this, of this battle. I didn't get any further than this. I kind of realized that Blaziken and Noivern weren't really the greatest start to this battle. I feel like I worded that weird. But pretty much the Pokemon I was leading with, Noivern, Blaziken, did not do well against these two. So I decided to redo it and then add Meowstic and Ampharos to the front of the battle. Plus I didn't know it was going to be a doubles battle, so yeah, but from then on I don't know anything else. Just a heads up. So I want to go for Reflect, and I think I'm just going to go for Toxic. I could break multi-scale, but then again Toxic is just going to do that anyways, so I'd rather get screens up Toxic both, since they both can be bulky. Also, Dragonite has Reflect too. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll Psychic and just double team Dragonite. Thunder, okay. I think Noivern is the play, so I can get Tailwind, and I want to make sure I keep my team healthy, so let's revive Ice Cream. I didn't know it had Icy Wind. Okay. We should be fine though. I can go into mainframe. Actually, it might take a hit. We're about to find out if Reflect saves it or not. It does, okay. But at least you're out. Meteor Mash and... oh, doing fine. I think Discharge is fine. Yeah, we're gonna get flinched, aren't we? Probably Ice Cream then. Maybe BP and just Toxic. Of course. We're not doing too good. Probably Shimmer? Just take this turn to reheal. Interesting. I'm out. Then... why can't I just go into Noivern? And do this? So then that's out. Okay, so you don't go for Icy Wind again. Makes sense, they want that momentum. It doesn't really matter what I do. Could go for Yawn, but I feel like just doing damage is the right play. Not really getting lucky at all. Was there a flinch paralysis and now that. But it happens. Revive you. Just... kinda want a Meteor Mash. Alright, a Alolan Marowak. Good to know. That won't really do anything, but it's something. Actually, Meowstic is... yeah, let's go for screens again. Revive Sonar. And I think Drifblim should be out this turn. See, that's also another thing I need to, like, think about more. Is, like, the intense mode run that I want to do of Reborn. I know I've brought it up several times. And it's something I do plan to do in the future. I know I can probably do fine with the very beginning to the very beginning of the game all the way to like the end of the game, like the official part, but it's just the post-game part of the game that has got me like stumped though. I don't know, honestly. Because I know I did Rejuvenation, Intense Mode, no items. We made that a Let's Play a while back. And I'd say for the most part, I did pretty fine on my own. There was still, of course, quite a bit that I needed help with. I think if I went back to it, I would say around 60, 70-ish%. I feel more comfortable around like the 60-ish%. I did mainly on my own, but there was still a decent chunk that I had to look up some ideas to add, like 1, 2, or usually, not usually. Well, yeah, I guess usually anywhere from 1 to 3 Pokemon from somebody else's idea just to get me over the hurdle. I think there was only like one time that I had to take somebody's entire team, and that was for like the Eric battle. But I don't know, for the most part I think I did fine with it, but I feel like I'd be okay with this. There would be, of course, some points that I need some help and advice and look into stuff, but man, I just feel like the post-game would be brutal. Because again, once you get into like the past two, it's not like there's like a PC anywhere for you. So it's like, how do you go about it? Because you have to build a team. Not only does it have to work for, I believe his name was Toby from last episode, or it started with a letter T, I forgot what it was. Not Toby, Tob, that's right. You have to build something for Tob, and then Elena, and then who knows what's going to be happening next. So, I don't know, it just seems really tricky. I don't know. But let me get focused on the battle. Sorry, I feel like I'm just rambling. Man, the game really does like flinching. If I can just land a hit, I know Meteor Mash has to do a ton to Aerodactyl. There we go. Alright, sorry for the pause there. And I may need to pause again. Let's reheal Mainframe, and let's just Meteor Mash Salamence. That did something. Let's go into Shimmer. Maybe go for Yawn and same thing. God, that does a ton. At least we got a crit. I'll take that. Sanders. And just revive Mainframe and somebody else. And I believe we both get taken out here. Cool. Mainframe and bamboo. So then I could just BP, take it out, and power gem. Cool. I expected nothing less from you. That was exhausting. I see why you're champion. I mean, I knew I couldn't win. If you're the champion in the future, that means you beat whoever was the champion before you, and you don't have to say anything. I think both of us know exactly who that was. I mean, I only caught him that Zubat and taught him how to battle a week ago, and they're already talking about offering him a gym leader job. God, that's such a bro moment. Because, like, clearly she's talking about Corey. And it makes it so sad, too, about the whole Zubat thing, because with him just releasing all of his Pokemon, including the Crobat. God, that's just so sad, because, like, that's true, because I believe, like, they hinted at it, like, beforehand, like, before, or he said it himself before he jumped off the bridge, pretty much, that, you know, back then, you know, I had my wife, and then things just took a turn. She died during birth. I found out that the person involved with that was a Team Meteor admin. I think it was, Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I believe it was him. Maybe wrong if somebody wants to correct me. So then he became a part of Team Meteor just to be able to hold on to the ring, pretty much. And God, it's just, it's such like a sad thing to like think about. Because like, sure, like you can dislike him for his attitude and stuff like that during the beginning of the game, but at the same time, you can understand, at least I do in a sense, why he turned out the way he was after everything was just taken away from him. That's why he turned into what he was. I feel like I worded that all weird, but I think you get the point. It's just still really sad to kind of see that. Especially for her, because everything's all happy and good, but like Taka said last episode, that not even like 5 years, things are really about to take a turn. It's just really unfortunate to see that. Some people are so brilliant they take to battling like a fish to water. Clearly you're like that, but so's my husband, and he has such a passion and excitement for it too. I mean, when he evolved his Golbat, that's the happiest I've seen him since our wedding day. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Before long, Corey will be champion. But listen to me go on. The Pokemon back there is jumping around full of energy, probably means it's time for you to go home. Safe travels and watch your back. I'm sure my husband will come to claim the champion title back from you in no time. God, that's just so sad. I'll see you in 15 years. I'll be sure to come up with something real cryptic to say about recognizing you. I've always wanted to do that. Corey. Same. I don't know. But I will say, I really love how, like the post-game is definitely picked up on, like, story and stuff like that. And it's such a neat idea to be able to go to, like, the past, too. So, yeah, I definitely have a lot of high hopes for the rest of the post-game. Since I don't think we're even, like, halfway done. We're definitely not, like, at the beginning, but maybe close to the mid post-game part. I'm not really sure, I have to look it up. But anyways though, Celebi seems full of energy and ready to go. Do you want to travel through time again? You once again feel your surroundings fade away around you as Celebi brings you forward through time. For a moment. Oh, where's this? Agent Bolrus. I think that's how you say that. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And by the way, yeah, hold up. Where is this? Because I don't really recognize this. Unless I'm being dumb. I guess we'll find out. That's what we called Corey. Elena seemed so sure he'd do great things. She made him sound so happy, full of life. The Boris I knew was so empty. I guess after he lost her. I guess this is another Elite Four room. Oh, Anna's room, probably. This one is kinda creepy. Celebi seems pretty tired out after all the time travel. Actually, just in case, let's go ahead and reheal. I don't really like this room. I didn't have proper toys growing up, so seeing all of this kind of big oof. Come on, just a little closer. Wait, that sounds like... I don't think we're quite in the present yet, Alon. But why would she be in here? She's not Elite Four. Oh, hey Amy. Shimmer, give me a boost. I can almost reach them. That's actually kind of neat too. I didn't know that her Alolan Ninetales was named Shimmer. Similar to the Musharna. I know I never chose Shimmer to be the name. I think once you traded with the one guy at the very beginning of the game, that it's always said to be named Shimmer. I have no clue if that's like a connection at all. I highly doubt it, but something I kind of noticed. But anyways though. Officer, I swear I didn't sneak into Anna's room while she was away with the sole purpose of rescuing all of these toys. That's a preposterous accusation which I cannot believe you made. I am hurt, wounded. My heart weeps at the mere institution. And even if it were true, I can't be pressured and shamed by some thuggish officer of the state for trying to do the right thing. I will give each of these toys a safe home, and nobody is going to stop me. Oh, big bro moment. I don't see why it's a bad thing for the champion to be in this room though, because like, I mean, if you are the champion, I don't see why you couldn't walk around the Elite Four, I guess. I don't see why that's a bad thing. But anyways, let's go for Meteor Mash. Great start. Absol... probably Sanders is the right play. Could be Mega Absol, actually. I like the name Misery. It's a good name. Oh, I'm dead. I guess Bamboo then. Just discharge. Paralysis would have been nice. Well, this is kind of a problem. Could be that guy. I thought it only got Magic Bounce. Not Magic Bounce. Actually, yeah, it does get Magic Bounce if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not sure. It might be because of the field, actually. Or no, it's, I think the Aurora Veil, I think. Right? I don't remember. Oof. I mean, if it's gonna waste Sucker Punch, I'm all for it. Great, I'm for this. There we go. Primarina, Bamboo. This is where I should do this. That did nothing. kind of wonder if it's Assault Vest, because that did nothing at all. I guess Mainframe. Stay in. Just BP. Should take one, right? No? Guess not. I guess now is a good time to re-heal everybody. Oh, that's a really neat shiny. I like that a lot. So I'm out. Mainframe can come in. Oh. That's another thing too, because like, you would definitely need to get some like ethers and stuff like that. Which actually might be an issue. I didn't even think about that, because I don't know how much more there is to this. I think we can be okay. Because we have like a ton of healing items, you know, but still. Could be an issue. No, we are getting rid of you. Low punny. Let's go into Shimmer. Oh, so this is your Mega Evolution. Okay. This doesn't mean you're champion now, right? Whoa, what kind of officer are you that you can beat me so easily? Hi, we're nothing to do with the police. I'm Taka, and you just battled Alon. We're kind of from the future. Oh, and over there must be that time-traveling lettuce Pokemon I saw in one of the books in Elias's room. Do you make a habit of going into the Elite Four's room when they aren't here? Do you make a habit of impersonating the police? That sounds like a crime. We didn't... Never mind. Celebi just needs to rest before time traveling, so we've been making small jumps to get back home. It seems like we're pretty close to our time period though, so we can get out of your hair and leave you too. Doing nothing criminal whatsoever, I guess. Hey, hold up a minute. Alon, right? You are a very talented trainer. Have you challenged the league in your time? If not, you should. You might have what it takes to go all the way. About that, Alon is your successor as champion. Wait, so you've beaten me twice now? That's incredible. My dream was to build up this league to attract the best trainers from all around the world. And clearly it worked. I couldn't be happier. To think my league attracted such an incredible trainer. Well, don't let me keep you. You should get back to your time. Say hi to me when you get back. See, that's also a bro moment because of the whole Lin thing. Big bro moment. Anna's a great kid, but somebody needs to tell her to treat her toys better. I can't believe she requested this setup. She said something about it being because she feels guilty, but I don't get it. I should never have approved this. I should never have approved this. Shimmer politely watching you, but you can tell she's eager to get back to the rescue mission. We're so close to our time, the next jump will have to get us back, right? Would be kinda nice, since we are, I guess, getting low on like PP and stuff like that. But I don't know, like I said before, I really like what they've done so far. And I believe I was talking to a viewer last episode about it a little bit, and they were saying that well, if you're watching this, I know you were saying that this was one of your favorite parts, if I'm not mistaken. I would say so far this is probably my favorite. I know I have to play more um of the post game to maybe actually have like a definite answer, but as of now, this would probably be my favorite. I think it's such a cool idea to go into like the past and stuff like that. It's really just neat overall. So this is the champion chamber then, huh? It's pretty dull compared to the Elite Four rooms, don't you think? I couldn't agree more. Taka, Alan, it's great to see you both again. Wait, Elena, Celebi, did you take us backwards again? I thought we were finally back home. Not Elena. Elena, I... Oh, duh. Luck would certainly lead you to her on a journey through time. I never met her myself, but I hope she was nice. Dad never really spoke about her. Oh, so this is Heather. Just older now. Oh, so we're in the future then. Unless I'm missing something, but it seems she pretty much took her mother's style and all then. That's really neat. Dad. Wait, Heather, you look just like her. I'm sorry, I. No, don't apologize. I'm just glad the both of you finally showed up. You both just disappeared one day. Until she figured out it was Celebi. Nobody had any idea where you went. Everyone was pretty bummed out. I'm not surprised with Alon vanishing, with both of you vanishing. People were just as sad that you were gone too, Taka. That's... Wait, you mentioned she. Who are you talking about? Huh, the champion, of course. You don't think we just go 10 years without someone claiming the title, do you? She was the one that figured out you found Celebi and were traveling through time. A lot of people lost faith, but she was certain you both come back. Not that she didn't stack the deck in your favor. She knew Celebi would come looking for the relic stone, so she went to the new world and got it back herself. That way Celebi would hopefully bring you to us. And here we are. So, I mean, who is it? Who's the champion now? You'll see. Um, Actually, you know what? I want to take some guesses. So, I'm gonna be real. The first guess, I know it said she, so it's one of the females in the game. But honestly, the first guess that I would have chosen would have probably been Noelle or Painter. I know that's kind of an interesting and kind of a curveball answer potentially, but I feel like he may potentially do really well since Anna has always like had like a lot of, I guess, how do I want to word it? Like I know like Radimus has always said like he loves both his children clearly and all of that, or dearly, not clearly. And Noel always had issues with him feeling like Radimus always gave Anna more favoritism, I guess, in a sense. That may be the wrong word to use, but I know Radimus was saying, you know, I always loved the both of you, not one above the other and stuff like that. I don't know. I think like with like that and a few other things as well. I think Painter or Noel. I think Painter's his actual name. I think it would have been neat to see him maybe do that, but I guess that's just not the case, which is more than fair, of course. He probably went his own way. But let me think here. Julia, Florina, um, Luna, Tara, Shelly, Titania, Amaria, CL. Um, who the hell am I forgetting? Charlotte, Safra. Honestly, I don't think it's Safra. Doesn't make sense to me. Charlotte, maybe. Luna, maybe. I don't see it being Titania or Amaria. I don't see Julia, even though she's a fun character. Florena, maybe, and Shelly, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. First time in Reborn's history that a gym leader has challenged the Pokemon League and won on her first try, no less. But I shouldn't keep you waiting. She's waiting. She wanted a fancy room like we Elite Four get, so we just turned this into an entranceway. Seriously, for a champion room, this was so underwhelming. Anyway, head through the door in the back to get to her room, and I'll see you guys later. Or I guess earlier. Time traveling is confusing. 10 years in the future, do you think she meant it? That people were sad that people noticed I was gone? Come on, Celebi, let's go meet the champion, I guess. So I guess, let me save here. And I guess we'll continue on. Since I believe we're probably nearing the end if I had to guess. Oh, this is a pretty neat room. Sensing the relic stone, Celebi rushed ahead. This room has pretty unique decor. We'll lead the way. We have a champion to meet. Bunch of swords or crosses. Maybe Titania, but I just don't see it. Like I said, I don't see Titania, I don't see Amaria, I don't really see CL. I don't see Julia, I don't see Terra. I see more so, what was it again? Maybe Luna, maybe, oh, what's her name? Shelly, Florena. Who are the other few? Maybe Charlotte. I don't see Safra. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So you finally returned. Welcome back, Taka and Alon. I don't know, it just seems too obvious to be Titania, but it looks so similar to her field. Do you like what I've done with the place? I took some cues from my old gym. From my old... Then maybe? Because... Yeah, from your old gym, then it would have to be Titania, right? I don't know, I just feel it's too obvious. At first, people were at a loss of what to do without you, but sometimes people need to take charge of their own destiny. And it all turned out pretty well. Reborn is thriving. We've established connections with many other regions and have grown into a global center for research and battle. But that doesn't mean you weren't missed. I may not have always shown it, but I enjoy the time I spent with the both of you. There I go getting sentimental. Over the last 10 years, I've learned to open up to all my wonderful friends, and I'm glad to see 2 more back in my life. So it's Shelly. Yeah, it makes sense. Again, the other characters I listed would have also in some way made sense. Yeah, this makes sense. But that's so cool because like back then, like she was really just shy and stuff like that, but now she seems a lot better with a lot of that and seems a lot more open. It's so cool to see that. Just really cool to think about. Alon, Taka, hey. So, what do you think? Too much? I mean, I love being surrounded by trees, and Tanya got me really into fairy tales these last 10 years. So, it seemed just right. Wait, Shelly, you're not exactly who I expected. But, hey, yourself. I like it. This place looks nice. I'm glad you like it. So let's compare notes real quick. You found Celebi presumably, if I can speak, sorry. Injured in the creation of the new world, you attempted to nurse it back to health, but realized its injuries were too complex for normal medication. and then you proceeded to jump through time with Celebi trying to find a solution. And now you're here, no doubt, because Celebi was drawn by the Relic Stone. How'd I do? Miss anything? That's pretty spot on, actually. How do you know all of that? Well, even after becoming champion, I couldn't just rest on my laurels. Whatever that means. Between improving infrastructure and making connections with other regions, I've been studying legendary Pokemon in particular, including Celebi, and I just tried to predict how Celebi would behave. That's really cool. So you're like Reborn's champion and professor? Gosh, you flatter me. But no, I'm not a professor, and I won't have official qualification until the end of the year. But enough about me, come over here. You'll want to see this. Ta-da! One relic stone straight from the new world, and one happy healthy Celebi fully recovered. However, before you can all go back to your time, I'm afraid there's one slight problem with all of this. Oh no, did we mess up the timeline somehow? Don't be silly. You've done a great job, I'm sure. No, the problem is simple. I've never got to fight the previous champion when I claim my title. Of course we battled before and I lost. But I'm a whole different trainer now, so let's see how that battle would have gone. Let me know when you're ready. You know, I'm kinda glad I'm not you. At least everyone isn't desperate to battle me. Good luck. Celebi is excitedly flying around the relic stone. Even without you, things have turned out pretty great. I guess Reborn really is filled with great people. So I guess we'll save here. Ready to battle. Perfect. I have a pretty incredible elite force, so I rarely even get challengers. And when I do, I have no trouble beating them. So let's go, Alon. Remind me what a real battle feels like. God, this is so cool. Well, this is definitely a bro moment. And I like the name Kane, but this isn't the greatest of leads, so let's go into Bamboo. And probably just charge. Why did I do that? My bad. So let's keep the team healthy. Cool. That's fine. I should outspeed. Sizzler. Stay in. Actually, BP might... oh, well. Never mind. But this is gonna be a bro moment. I like the name too, Titania. Alright, we're fine. So that's out. Xerneas. Oof. Let's go into Ice Cream. Noelle. Why Noelle though? Great. I forgot about the field. I guess Toxic doesn't work in it. But at least BP does a lot, so we'll just do that. Reheal and just BP. I can also see why she became champion. Cool. Primarina, probably Shimmer is safe. Adrian, that's cool. Might take one. We do not. I was hoping we might take one. That's okay though. Should be fine now to go for Yawn. I'm gonna take this time to reheal. I think it's the right thing to do. And then I should outspeed. Cool. I think I'm fine to stay in. So she named her Yen Mega Heather, because I believe Heather had one as well. Did I miss Air Slash or what happened? I must have missed what happened. I may have gone for Detect. I just missed what it did. I guess this works out though. Oh, that's neat. So she always kept the Levani. That's cool. Bravo, that was the best battle of my life. 10 years of training and I'm still not quite on your level. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. That was an incredibly fun battle. I suppose now I should tell you about the last bit of my research. The relic stone is self-correcting. It's tied close enough to Celebi that it's attuned to the time stream. So if I just give you this one to take back with you, that should all be fine. It'll just get rid of the one in your timeline still stuck in the new world. Which, you're welcome, you're not having to grab it yourself. It was a real pain trying to figure out how to get it. I assume it probably wasn't easy. So thanks for that. How about I fly us all to a gate city, we can say hi to a few people there, and then Celebi can take you to and the relic stone back to your time. That sounds nice, and thanks. This has been a pretty weird day, don't mention it. Just be extra nice to me 10 years ago when I'm still coming out of my shell, and we can call it even. Just talk to me when you're ready to go. So I guess we'll save here. Nearly home now. I wonder who will be in a gate city. I wonder if they miss me. No, sorry. Tob wouldn't like me talking like that. Neither would anyone we've met today, really. So, I hope they didn't miss us too much. Celebi is clapping after watching the two champions battle. But I guess this is probably going to be the end of today's episode. since it seems like there's gonna be a lot more going on next episode, so this is probably gonna be a 3, maybe 4-part quest, I guess. I guess we'll find out next episode, so yeah, but I think it's probably safe to end it off here since we are a little bit over 45 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.